Gonna be playing a cool little Murloc deck that I just made. Working on it today. I pretty much put all the Murlocs in. I think I actually put in every Murloc as a 2 of. The more the better. This is the new thing this week. Everyfin is awesome. I was thinking of which decks Sir Finley Mrglglglgl is the best in. It's probably the best in a Murloc deck, especially a Murloc Shaman. So you can replace your hero power. I'm going to protect my Murlocs for the Seer next turn. Even against Explosive, the Seer will make them survive. Against Freezing, I could just use the 1/1 next turn. But regardless, attacking first before playing my Rockbiter so that I don't mess around with the secrets this turn. Okay, this one I'm just gonna have to attack face. So if I trade, I don't get the free kill on my Murloc 1/1 is the problem. He gets killed for free. But yeah, there's a lot of bad things that can happen trading. Mostly taking extra damage on the other two. The other minions would fall apart is the problem. Little time. All face. That's surprising. It does make sense though. He's a face hunter. Because he can have a second unleash and I'm the one prioritizing trading. Unfortunately, I don't have the Seer or the War Leader right now. I'm going to try to roll something here. Especially Healing Totem. 1/4 chance to have a crazy roll here. And after not rolling a Healing Totem, I'll probably just be trading off. That'll play around the second Unleash the Hounds a little bit. If I rolled the Healing Totem, I would have definitely not traded. The Healing Totem would have allowed me to just kind of race. Not super happy about getting him cards, but I don't think I have a choice here. If I just play a Murloc Rider and Hero Power, it's going to be 2 weak. Unfortunately, his draws are, for the most part, more burny than mine, other than a couple of things, like Doomhammer, Rockbiter Weapon, will maybe allow me to race him. So somewhat this is going to be a race, especially if I just Cold Light Oracled him. So this one's going to have to go face, so I can get in that damage. A lot of ways to snowball my board. Like Everyfin is awesome. I would assume that that's freezing explosive. Let me go ahead and discover a new hero power. Or do I want to use Shaman one? No, I don't want the Shaman hero power right now, so yeah. Fire Blast probably looks the best here. Although Rogue hero power is pretty close. This will trade into here. +1, this will go here, this goes face. The Rogue one is better, actually. It's more efficient. Actually, the Mage one is a little bit better because if I give him the 1, I can just guarantee that I ping him next turn to kill him, whereas Rogue doesn't go through the taunts. Ultimately, both should be fine, but yeah. Mage is a little bit better there. For some reason I didn't do the calculation right. I didn't realize I'd get him to 1 basically. Because then when I put Neptune on the rogue, dagger's still there next turn.
Versus undoing. The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Pretty good hand. I'd say probably just keep everything. This is kind of exactly what I want. One of the problems of Shaman hero power, it's not that good, but you know, Shaman's really great for Murlocs. So this guy's like perfect. He's a 1-3 Murloc, which is extremely good. I wish more Murlocs were like 2-3s and 1-3s compared to 3-1s and 2-1s, things like that. I'm gonna have to Rock Biter that down. Life Tap is very good. Also Dagger Master if he's fighting me early with Zombie Chow. It looks like against Priests in the long run though, especially after turn 1 Zombie Chow. I guess I'm not sure especially, but if he's actually playing control style where there's not a lot of minion combat, the Rogue Dagger won't be very relevant. And the big thing is if I make a dagger next turn, I won't be able to do anything else, so it still won't let me kill the 2-4 taunt if he's playing that one. And if he's playing a reactive style, trying to react to my deck's Life Tap is by far the stronger hero power. I'm losing 1 damage like this, slightly weaker, but more mana efficient, since next turn I'll be able to hopefully use my mana better to make it up with 1 drops instead of 2 drops. One more turn of trading here. This still forces me to trade 2. Somewhat it's wasted, but on the other hand, if he Alkanite circles me, I'd rather play the Raider next turn in a way, because Raider is a stronger individual minion anyways, and this still gives me 2 more face damage. I hope he doesn't clear, because next turn would be crazy if he doesn't. And I still have Life Tap. Sweet, 2 Murlocs. And I have the Life Tap.
You have been.
I'm not really counting the Everyfin is awesome as a 7 drop. It's cheap for this deck, so. This deck is really snowbally. It looks insane, but it's really not. I think it's just, yeah. If they don't, it's like there's a really thin line between really strong and falling apart for this deck. Just because of how snowballing Murlocs are. I don't like the Oracle because it's not good as a first Murloc. It's good as a snowballer later on. So I'm gonna try to get good early Murlocs. Tidecaller is a good early Murloc. Puddle Stomper is a good early Murloc. And Sir Finley is a great early Murloc. Relatively. So I can play these 2. This guy dies for free though, but it's probably stronger than Puddle Stomper as far as just how powerful the move is. The Oracle's dying for free. If he pings my Oracle and then trades... Actually, I like the Puddle Stomper more the more I think about it. If he has Frostbolt anyways, then he could just Frostbolt the Tidecaller and kill my Oracle for free. So if he has any spell, it's pretty much, it turns out the same because the Oracle doesn't do anything. And if he doesn't have a spell, then this is better anyways. Let's play my obvious move here. If this is Mirror Entity, it's a little bit better for me to play the Murloc or the Bluegill Warrior because I can trade my 1/1 for it. The Oracle will do a lot worse. Looks like it might be Counterspell, which would give me some problems. I might be able to bait it out eventually with a Rock Biter and then use Everyfin as awesome. Or just not play any spell. I need these high health Murlocs actually. Kinda considering trading in. Yeah, I should trade in. If he has Fireball to kill this Spirit Walker, then he can kill my guy for free and I don't get the card.
You want it? I got it.
We're gonna hope that that's effigy, perhaps, and not Counterspell. I don't really want to play the Spirit Walker anyways this turn, so I'll go ahead and test with this Rock Biter weapon first. Okay, nice. Probably end up killing the 2-1 first, because this one's... I already tested Vermeer and Counterspell, so here he has a lot of cards. Let's go ahead and play the Cold Light Oracle here.
Little time. Elements guide me.
So this secret, I do know that this secret is not effigy or duplicate, so this second secret could be either mirror or counterspell, presumably, not counting weird secrets like Ice Block. Interesting, I have a Seer now. I could play Tide Hunter, Everyfin is awesome, but I think it's a little bit early for that. This is a 2-1. Let's try to give him this, it's the weakest one. It would buff it, huh? Is the problem. 2 health. To 2-3, then I can't trade. But if I trade it, it doesn't work for me anyways. Overload me at 6 mana. Looks like I don't like the card draw that much. Actually, let's do this. Because I'm really incentivized to keep my board up because I have all these snowball cards. So even though I'm not getting the best, Everyfin is awesome. If I overload here with this Walker, I'll have 6 mana and I can't play all 3 of these next turn. I'm just going to try to keep as many as I can, and then maybe I can do like these 2 or something, have a pretty crazy turn next turn.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay, well it looks like at least I didn't lose my whole board. But looks like I also won't be able to kill Flamewaker. Overloading here for a 7/7, it's kind of premature, I think. I'm wasting the health buff, but I think it's still better.
What to do?
This does set up more health on board compared to Neptulon without overloading me, because I effectively removed an extra Sorcerer Apprentice this way, so you can think of Neptulon only as maybe like a 7/4, and this loads a lot more health on my minions for Flamewaker. We're mostly worried about the health of my minions on board because of this Flamewaker. And also I get to kill extra Sorcerer Apprentice. It's not just the 3/2, but it's also the special ability on it. I'm probably going to lose this game though. It's not looking too good, I think. I do have a lot of fuel in my hand, Neptulon into Spirit Walker, but he's doing a little bit better than me on health and tempo. I guess my best chance to win is actually to hope he runs out of steam, because he's actually going to be running out of steam before me with this hand. Not that likely though. Let's go ahead and play Neptulon here. I'll have 9 -3, 6 mana next turn. Not too great, but My other move isn't so great either. You could just trade for the War Leader first. I guess there's some synergy in the sense that if he trades for the War Leader first, I get an extra card. Or if he kills this first, it's still buffed by the War Leader. But I also might get some Murlocs with Neptulon that I can play immediately. Not sure, it actually looks better like this. Actually. Okay, so him running out of fuel is not going to be a thing anymore, but the trade-off is this turn was a weak tempo turn, spending a lot of mana on Arcane LX. Ultimately, though, if he's drawing into burn, with me being this low, it won't matter that much. Just be burning me out.
Witness the power of
Need to play the high health Murloc here for Flamewaker. Looking to get a better hero power. Can't do Dagger Mastery. I don't have the health to use it. It's either a Steady Shot or Fire Blast. So next turn we have 7 mana. I'm going to take the Steady Shot. I feel like I don't have that much time. I can spend all my mana next turn pretty... Like, it won't be great for me to use the Mage hero power to ping his minions down when I can use all my mana. Trying to race him after that. Best case scenario. We don't really need to look for any particular cards. If anything, we just give him more burn. It's a weak minion, 3 mana for 2/2. So I'm just going to play these Murlocs, try to get as strong as possible on board. Mostly dying here though, I think. 6 power, only 7 health in his hand that he needs to have. 1 fireball will kill me.
You require my assistance?
That kind of ruins my chances of being able to kill him next turn too if he decides to all in after the taunts, so it's pretty much game over. He has a couple fireballs too. Actually one fireball, but... I still want to intimidate him before I leave.
You win this
Throw versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
for Doomhammer.
Raider's one of my better early game Murlocs. Still not great though. Tidecaller is much better, and Mrglglglgl. I do have a coin, so I have a little bit more options. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Raider. Play Scott early. I can buff him up a lot next turn if he doesn't kill it. Ooh, this is very good. I can get 4 Murlocs down this turn. Let's go ahead and just see what I get first, but I'm going to be coining out Tide Hunter. Take the Rogue hero power here. I hardly need tokens. So if he's kind of forced to ping this 4-1, he'll leave up the other 3. I'm more scared of things like Arcane Missiles. I feel like if I do get off this Cold Ice here, though, I should win. on 3 guys. Now if he's running Flamewaker, it becomes very awkward for him, Flamewaker wise. The trades here aren't great, but I do get to cash in on some cards with the Spirit Walker. The first part of the Shredder is the hardest to kill. I would have to trade these 2 in or something. Okay, I think it's fine. I was thinking about the Rockbiter here as well, but I'm replacing 2 of my Murlocs with this one, so it's not like my board is that much weaker. And I don't get to, like, say a Rockbiter, I pretty much do nothing this turn other than the Rockbiter, so get all these cards potentially. I'm feeling like this should be easy kill on whatever comes out of Shredder, unless I get very unlucky. But I have a 2, 3, and a 1, 5, so between those 2 I should be able to beat most 2 drops very easily. Donating him a War Leader won't be good. I still have to kill the War Leader. Double Everyfin is awesome. Probably just gonna play Colette Oracle actually. Not play Everyfin is awesome here. Maybe play a couple of Murlocs that I top deck. And I guess I'm not really worried about Flame Strike, even though I gave him that many cards, because this guy's big enough to survive it. As long as I have some stuff left over. Actually, that secret, since it's not mirror, it's very likely counterspell. It's hard to go for the... Is there potential lethal? I'm not sure. I think I was missing 1 mana for a potentially very powerful move with Rockbiter as the counterspell bait, and then Everyfin is awesome. Because I was barely off on mana to do everything. I could have tried it, but it would be too risky on the counterspell. And if I played Rockbiter first, I wouldn't have mana to play anything before the spell, which would make it too weak, so... Okay, let's go ahead and check. I should be able to play all my stuff here. Actually, I can't play the Everyfin is awesome. I can just go ahead and not play it. I think I'd prefer to Rockbiter. Actually, I messed up this turn. I should have made the dagger after. That way I'd still have a 2-1 charge, 2-1 dagger instead of daggering first. The Last Templar, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back. Crowfist. Another Sir Finley. That's probably not useful that much right now. It might actually be better though. The 2-1s, it's a stronger minion, maybe. And let's see. Should I give him to 5? I have 7 mana next turn. Actually, I should play nothing here. That's the correct play. Because if I play nothing, I can one-shot him with the old Merc guy. This way I don't have to rely on any board minion surviving. You can't rely on a board minion surviving. He hasn't played any Flamewakers yet or anything like that, so... I need to do 1 damage.
I wonder.
Professor Finley.
Who's that for an adventure?
I needed that one, exactly. The mage one. Actually, Druid would have worked too. Mage or Druid would have worked. Because Druid hero powered stack with the weapon, give +1 attack. It could have been Repentance or it could have been Competitive Spirit. Competitive Spirit would have been the super scary one if I didn't.